We are going to be decorating this cake. If you see me for the first time, hey, I'm Gladys. This cake was completed on a live. So if you want to catch up on how this cake was decorated up until this point, catch up on the details, and I'll make sure to link it in the description box. Now I will show you the reality of cake decorating, where after covering this cake in a polished way, setting it in the fridge overnight, we have a crack on the side. So what are we going to do? We're going to try and fix that very quickly. The good thing though is that I'm going to add some decorative details that would be able to hide this little crack over here for me. And we'll get ourselves a scraper to just scrape over it. At this point the cake is completely set, so you want to be careful, and it seems like it's disappeared. The thing is, if you put this back in the fridge, this is likely to happen again. So let's move on. What are we doing? We're going to be introducing some decorative elements, which is this flowers onto the cake, and then we have some personalized stamp detail, and I'm going to add some gold leaf. We're going to do that very quickly. I'm not going to waste much time at all. The weather is not any baker's friend. I don't care what you tell me. And the weather and gold leaf, have I told you before, this is hard work. Let's see how I'm going to manage this, because gold leaf, if you don't know, is very delicate. So at this point, I am just making contact with the cake. There's really no rhyme or rhythm to this bit. I am just trying to spread it. It can disappear very quickly if you don't get it right, and it can smudge. There's not much. It's just going to be a highlight, because the flowers are going to be the main decoration of the cake. Now over here I have a fondant bowl. It's a round pink fondant, and the idea is to just stick it up here. It's going to serve as a hold for when I poke the flowers in. The flowers I'm using are artificial flowers, which are much easier to work with. Plus, this cake is not going to be eaten today. It is going to be saved up. So all I'm doing is I've just poked a hole in the fondant to hold the leaf, because as you can see, the stalk of the leaf is very little and it needs stability on the cake. So I'm just poking the fondant, and then it goes in. Then I press it back. Because it's pliable, it's easier to work with that way. I have this pink leaf, so that is just going to go on the side here, and I'm pushing that back into. So I'm layering the leaves round on the base, and then the flowers will go in. This cake has some macarons to go with it as well. More flowers, just a quick one. I've done this over again, so if you really want to see how this is done, it's an artificial flower that I've plucked out of the stalk and replaced with toothpick, so that it makes it edible, as in food safe if you like. So, and it's easier to apply that way. Yep, not much over here. We've got that detail. There is a selection right here also. So again, same principle. This time I'm going to reduce the size of the bowl, place it over there, right here. A leaf goes in there. It is rather a simple, just going to get it over here and then press it back in. And then we're going straight for that so that it holds there. I don't know if I need some more leaf to hold out over there, only because I can see leaves here, so that it is symmetrical. And I think that's the flowers done. Now another thing we need to add is macarons. There's that here. I'm just gonna stick that in, because if I put just the macaron by itself, it will fall out, and they are very delicate too. Because they are chilled, I can use them as I desire. And there it goes. At this point I don't want to really overdo this. Yep. Okay, I just want to add a bit more gold leaf just to highlight the details that we have here. And yeah, there you go. And so next, what do we have? Let's have a little bit of Now what I'm doing is I'm just applying some ganache onto the back of a plaque. I'm moving that, and the detail is added here. It's just a stamped detail, some personalization to the cake. And I think with all that said, there you have it. There's not much to this cake, and we are done. Much of it was covered in the live, so if you want to see how we got here from start to finish. Did I bake the cake on the live? I think I did.